So, on page 3, this is where we're doing the powers of the monomials. So, here we know we just do 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32. Anybody remember what we do with our exponents? Whenever you're multiplying, you add them. So what's 3 plus 2?
5.
So you should get 32b to the 5th. That's all you do.
Jack would lie. I trusted you. I'm never going to do
Okay, number 2. Simplest form, 63 divided by 9. What is 63 divided by 9? You can tell by the answers what it is, but what is it? 7. Then with division, what happens to our exponents?
Correct.
You subtract them. So what is 2 minus 1? 1. So just be A. What happens to our B's? They cancel out. What happens to our C's? So this is literally all you're left with is 7A.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm too good at this.
All right, 3. 3 is a trick question. Anybody got a guess of what 3 is?
B.
It is B. There's nothing more you could do. It is already simplified. There's literally nothing. I don't know if there's like supposed to be something else on the outside of the parentheses or what.
Hey! I thought the question was mixed up.
Yeah. Now they will, I have seen before that they ask questions where the answer is exactly the same as the question. Very, very rarely, but they could do something weird like that.
If I ever see that, I'm going to choose it because I feel like that would be a smart decision. That would be smart. Wouldn't it?
All right.
I feel like
I don't know. Number 4, which is equivalent to that operation? So we would first do our exponents to negative 3. So that's going to be x to the 5th, y to the 2nd, z to the 8th. Okay, whenever we do powers, we multiply. Remember, there's an understood 1 here and an understood 1 here. So what is 1 times negative 3? Yeah, somebody talk to me. What's 1 times negative 3? Okay, and then what's 1 times negative 3 again? Negative 3. So now, if you remember, we subtract. So our x, what is 5 minus a negative 3?
2.
Actually, 4.
8.
I was going to say, if you're not sure, you could type it in to Desmos.
8.
5 minus negative 3 is 8. So remember, whenever you're subtracting a negative, it makes it a positive. So what would our y change to?
5.
5, because 2 minus negative 3 is 5. And then there's nothing else to put with the z, so just z to the 8. We don't have any negative exponents, so we are done. So that means our correct answer is C. Anybody have questions on that one?
Yeah, maybe.
I hope not. On this one, page 4, we have number 1. Which polynomial represents the area of the rectangle? All right, so this one, these you had to work out by hand. There's no shortcut, really. You need to work these out by hand. Now, actually, there is a shortcut. I may show you the shortcut. So here, area. We know area is length times width. So length times width. Our length, we'll just, in this case, it doesn't really matter because of commuter property which one you do. So I'm going to put the 2x first times x squared plus 5x. So we would need to distribute this. So what is 2x times x squared?
69. 2. Wait.
76.
2x.
2x to the what power?
3.
100.
To the third power, good. And then we have 2x plus 5x.
69.
All right. And then 2x times 5x. What's 2x times 5x? 10x to the what power? What's 1 plus 1? 2. So you get 2x to the third plus 10x squared. So the correct answer for this one should have been B. Guys, make sure you do show the work on this if you're having to change your answers. Now, you didn't have to show all of that work, but that gives you an idea. All right, number 2, the 1990 investments by a corporation are represented by the polynomial x squared plus 5x minus 8, and the 1997 investments are represented by x squared minus x plus 3. Which polynomial below represents the total investments over the 2 years? So who could tell me what this word total means? Does that mean answer to addition, subtraction? Yeah, addition. So we're going to add those two together. So the way I would do that is I would put the first one, the 1991, x squared plus 5x minus 8, and then add the second one, x squared minus x plus 3. And then what I like about doing this is everything's lined up. What is x squared plus x squared?
X4.
Okay, do you see x to the fourth as one of your answer choices? So we know it's not that. Whenever you think about it, if you have one apple and you have another apple, how many apples do you have together? 2 apples. So the same thing here. 1x squared plus 1x squared is 2x squared. What's 5x minus x? 4x. And what is negative 8 plus 3?
5.
Negative 5. So the correct answer you should have gotten for this one is C. Questions? Anybody still need to copy that down? Make sure you are changing your answers.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
I need Cynthia Ruiz in the office for a moment, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Number 3, find the product. So we're going to do the FOIL method. So first, 2x times 3x. What is 2x times 3x? 6x squared. Outside, 2x times 4. What is 2x times 4? 8x. Inside, 1 times 3x. What is 1 times 3x?
3x.
And then last, 1 times 4. What is 1 times 4?
4.
Plus 4. So then we combine our like terms. So that will give us 6x squared, 8x plus 3x. 8x plus 3x is 11x plus 4. So what's nice about the FOIL is it's always, or most of the time, it's in the middle whenever you combine them. And then the correct answer would be B. Questions? All right, number 4. The length of a side of a square is 4x minus 3. Find the area of the square in terms of x. Well, in a square, we know all sides are what? All sides are the same. So what you could do is you could do 4x minus 3 times 4x minus 3. So 4 times 4, we know that's 16x squared. 4x times negative 3, negative 12x. Negative 3 times 4x, negative 12x. And then negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Oh, you can't see that. So you get positive 9. So once you're at this point, you combine the like terms. The like terms would be the x's in the middle. So we have 16x squared, negative 12x minus 12x. Negative 12 minus 12 is negative 24x. And then you just bring down the plus 9. So you should have gotten D for that. All right, so now I'm going to show you all some shortcuts in Desmos. Let's say you're on this well and you completely forget how to do FOIL. Like literally you're like, I have no clue what to do. You would need to know that square has congruent sides, but I think most of y'all know that. What you could do, and guys, make sure you're paying attention to this because I have not shown you this before. You could type in the original problem, 4x minus 3 times 4x minus 3. And that gives you that graph right here. All right? What you can do, and this is literally like a last resort, and this is one of the things I told you, if you use Desmos, it's going to be really hard to fill the SOL. If you just completely forgot what to do and you don't remember how to work that out, you could type in each one of your answer choices. So 16x squared plus 24x plus 9. Does that give you the same graph? No. No, they literally have to be the same exact spot, same exact everything. Well, the blue does not overlap the red, so we know that one's not right. So now I'll go back and change it to that one. 16x squared minus 12x. Okay, this one is up here. Oh, you can't see that. This one's up here. So you know that's not the same. So then we try C. Now we know it's D, but I'm still showing you each one just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so this one, that one's definitely not the same. And then we try D. So D is 16x squared minus 24x plus 9. And if you look, and the way you can tell for sure is turn off this blue, and whenever you turn it on, you can tell it overlaps it exactly. So isn't that cool? So literally, you could straight up forget how to do everything we did by hand. And if you use Desmos and just check each one of your answers, like this one, I'll just do the correct answer choice on this one. So 2x plus 1. The reason I'm showing you this is I feel like some of y'all would be more likely to remember this method than doing it by hand. And then we'll type in B. So 6x squared plus 11x plus 4. And then you turn off the purple, and you can see they make the same line, or the same graph. Isn't that cool? Yes, no? Okay. All right. So now y'all just do the next 4 pages.